Hi kids, I'm Courtney Ralston. Now the recipe I'm going to be making today is called Capunti. It's from the Stephanie Alexander Kitchen Garden Foundation and it's designed to support kitchen garden kids at home. It's a super fun recipe, it's really easy, so let's get cooking. For our handmade pasta today, there's lots of different recipes, but this is the easiest of them all. All we're using is some water and some semolina flour. Semolina flour is a little bit coarser than plain or self-raising flour, and it gives us a really nice texture in the pasta. We need a little pinch of sea salt to start seasoning. Just create a well in the center of your flour, and I've got 200 mils of water. Now don't put all the water in at once. Start to work that flour into the water. And you're wanting to get this to a really nice dough consistency. So I can see at the minute that's still a little bit wet. Dash more water. The more that we work the dough, that moisture is going to come out in the flour. So don't make it too wet to begin with. Now at this stage, we can turn this out onto a clean surface. And we're going to do what's called kneading. And you just need to do that with one hand. So you don't want to flour the board too much because we need the dough a little bit sticky to make our shapes later on. All right, and you can see that becoming nice and smooth. We need to knead this for around 5 to 8 minutes, which sounds like quite a lot, but we really want to make sure we get some nice elasticity in our pasta, and it's good exercise as well. This pasta dough's become really nice and smooth, look at that. And it's not sticky, but it's not too dry either. And one of the best things to tell when it's ready is if you put your finger in it, you'll see it bounce back up. And we just want to tuck that pasta dough. Make sure it's all sealed from the air because we don't want it to dry out. And we're just going to leave that sit there for 20 minutes to rest. All right, our pasta dough has had its 20 minutes resting. I needed a rest as well after all of that kneading. And we're going to cut it into 6 portions. Now to start the rolling for capunti, we want to roll it so we get about a 1 centimeter thick sausage. So now that that's rolled out, we can start to nip pieces of dough off and place that dough in between clean fingers and give it a roll until you've got something that looks like a little pea pod. Using your 3 middle fingers, press and pull towards you, and what you'll get is a beautiful shape that looks like an empty pea pod. Why we do this with this pasta shape, these little holes are what's going to catch all of our beautiful sauce that we put our pasta with. And you just want to set them aside just so they're not touching each other, so we don't want them sticking together. Now fresh pasta is really quick to cook. It only takes a couple of minutes. I've got some boiling water here and we need to add some sea salt to season. The safest way to do this is to place it in a little ladle and then we can just lower this into the water. A spoon with a nice long handle means you can stay further away from that hot water. Give it a little stir because we don't want it to stick together, and it will start to rise up and tell you when it's cooked. And I'm going to use my same straining spoon to remove the pasta. So grown-ups, make sure your child is careful when getting this pasta out of the hot water. Look at that, a big hearty bowl of pasta screaming out for some sauce. That is the Capunti pasta recipe from the Stephanie Alexander Kitchen Garden Foundation. Now keep your eyes peeled for part 2 of this recipe where we're going to make a beautiful garlic and tomato sauce to go with this pasta.